a brake light for it. There's a light in there. So I'm gonna stick this on. First, I think I need to clean up the bike. Bike's a little dirty. I think I'm going to start with the hard part first, with the wiring and stuff like that. I can get that in the bike first. The handlebar risers be super easy. Just unbolt, swap them out. This, we just got to run wires, plug it in. Should be fairly simple, plug and play, but we'll find out. Got the bike all cleaned up, so let's get started. Alright, so with this light kit, you get the rear brake light right here. There's a nice, really slim design, and it's going to be very low profile. The wiring goes back up to under the seat, and then our wiring harness here that is going to run from the brake light back of the seat. We're going to go up to the front, and then you also get an adapter, and this is going to be basically tapping power from the front of the bike, and we're going to be wiring it back to the brake light. We're drawing power from the headlight, and then the brake sensors are going to let this know when to let the brake light on. So let me show you how to install this all. Plug that up there. We're gonna run it down here, sneak it through here, up inside here. All right, now we got our battery disconnected. We can go up to the front and stick our adapter in, and then we can run our wiring back to the back. So you want to remove your front plate. You've got two screws up here, and then you've got a screw on both sides, right back here behind these cables, and then right over here on this side. Once you remove those four, you can just swing this plate out of the way. It's going to be connected here with these cables through. Then you can swing your plate out of the way, and you've got access to all your wiring up here in the front. We can get to our main plug up here. Before we unplug anything, we're going to want to unplug our battery. Alright, I want to get to this plug in the back here, for the plug that has 9 holes in it, which is this one right here. This one over here's got 6. This one over here's got 9. Just gonna pop that loose, and I think our adapter is gonna go back underneath here, because that's what we've got room for in this little spot. So we've got our battery taken out, got everything unplugged, so we can undo this electrical connection. We'll pop that free, get that connection unplugged. Slide our adapter up in here. We can get that plug connected there. Snap that in, you should hear a click. Then we've got our other plug here. On the other side, you just got to work this around so you can get those to connect. Snap that in, and then we've got this plug here. I'm going to route that to this side over here, and that's going to run down alongside our brake cable. Alright, make sure you got your wires up in here so they're not going to be rubbing around on too much stuff. This is going to be needing some space in here for movement. Back behind your headlight. So once that's all good there, we can stick our cover plate back on. Just snug these down. They don't need to be overly tightened. You've also got one more screw here. Then this side panel can come off. Then we've got access to run our wire back up here. We're going to go back up behind here. There's another place like this that you can zip tie to. Run this back up here, and we're going to run up in here and go up under the fender here. We're going to loosen up this back plate. This plate will drop out. We can pull this plate off. Then we can stick our brake light right up here. But we got to pull the bolts out of that plate. So in this plate there are these little nuts in the end of it. So to pop those out, just going to screw in one of your screws just a little bit into that nut so you can push it out. Then we can pop those out of there. Then we can slip those into the rear brake light. Run our wiring up through this hole. Snug those down. I'm going to go ahead and test this brake light out. Hook our battery back up. Key on, everything powers up okay. We're plugged in here. Now we've got a brake light. If I tap the brake, we've got some light, so it's looking good. Alright, we just got to wire this back in to the frame here, get it zip tied. We should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and pull my battery back out. I'm going to have to pull the controller off here a little bit to be able to get this right behind it and get my wire back here behind this frame rail here. You'll also need to route this wires back here, so while you've got your fender loose before you tighten these down, you'll need to pull your fender up and route this under this slot right here is a place for a wire, and then that will go right along the side here. So get that routed through there, and then your connections are going to be right here under this panel. Leave a little bit of slack. I like to keep a little bit of slack in the wires so you don't get too much wear on them. I'll probably throw a zip tie under here too. I'm actually able to get one right here. Snug that down. I'm going to pull my controller off and get this routed back behind it. I just pulled the bolts on this side loose enough that I can. I'm also going to route mine in behind the steering bumper, so I pop that off, slip my cable right in there, and just slip that back on. Alright, so we got our wire routed down here along the brake cable, down behind our controller, wired back here. We're just following the brake cable. We're going to go along here. It's going to go up above the motor along here, and then there's a little space for the cables to run through here, going through there. Then we're going to go behind the frame here. This is pretty simple to do, just kind of routing cables. Then we've got a zip tie spot here, and then we're up to the back here. There's also a zip tie spot on the back of this frame part that we can snug down to there. Stick another zip tie to hold stuff together. You can hook these together, button everything back up, and we'll be good. Alright, it is all buttoned back up. Stick our seat back on, go test it out. So I picked up these bar risers from Warp 9. They've got these bar dampener things in them, which I've seen mixed reviews on, but I thought I'd give them a try. You've got two different compounds. You've got a softer one and a harder one. See how those feel on the bike. This is going to raise the bars up. I think it's about 1 inch it raises them. I'm gonna get a little bit better height on there and hopefully open up our cockpit a little bit on the bike. Put some bar risers on this thing. Alright guys, we got all the mods installed. We got the hand guards on there, the bar risers, and we've got the brake light up under the back, all looking fresh on the Surron Ultra Bee. Now I think all that's left to do is just ride it. Alright guys, the bike is coming together. I think it would look a little bit better if we just... Yeah, that looks a lot better. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, follow along. If you want to see more on this Surron Ultra Bee, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you in this video next.